Hello! Fast Brick Studios here, and today guys, the LEGO Simpsons Springfield is back for week number 17. Alright guys, week number 17 to building Springfield. Now, let's talk LEGO Simpsons. First things first, we have the Krusty Burger. Yes, the LEGO Ideas Krusty Burger. We are literally less than 3,000 supports away from achieving 10K supports. We've achieved 10K once. Unfortunately, LEGO rejected the project. And we're nearly 3,000 supports away, once again, from reaching that 10K mark and getting LEGO to reconsider the LEGO Simpsons theme. So if you guys haven't already supported the project, I'll link it down in the description of this video and at the pinned comment of this video so you guys can click and support it there. And now, let's talk about Springfield. With there being such a large gap between week number 16 and week number 17, there has been a lot of time in between those 2 weeks, and I have thoughts of a lot of different things in regards to how I can make this mock even better. And so what I'm basically hoping to do here is to have Springfield placed on the back shelf over here. Just use one shelf and have like a whole row of Simpsons dedicated to it, creating a Springfield off of that. Next up, by the title of this video, I'm sure you guys have already read that we will be focusing partly on the Kwik-E-Mart. And most of you are probably like, haven't you already built that and had it ready to be displayed in your Springfield? Not necessarily. The set that I had started yellowing and the stickers started to flake. It honestly wasn't in the best condition anymore since like 2015, like the year that it came out. I bought it, it had a lot of direct sunlight exposure and it honestly didn't look the best for a display. So I ended up selling the Kwik-E-Mart and I said bye-bye to Kwik-E-Mart.
Who needs a Kwik-E-Mart?
Not me.
Forget the Kwik-E-Mart. Goodbye to Kwik-E-Mart. Who needs a Kwik-E-Mart?
Not me.
But now, we need a Kwik-E-Mart.
Who needs the Kwik-E-Mart? I do.
Hey, he's not happy at all. He lied to us through song. I hate when people do that.
And after a lot of patience and after a lot of researching, I was able to find one that honestly was rather a good price, given the fact that this set goes up for like $600, $700, I think even $10,000 on eBay. But anyway, $400 for a brand new sealed in box set. LEGO set acquired. This set has so many nostalgic memories from the past. They are just flooding in, and with all of the Easter eggs and details that this set has to offer, it just ties together so well. And I've never actually finished rebuilding that set. Let me bring it out. Oh, and if you guys are wondering about the stickers, I haven't yet applied them onto anything here, just because knowing that the stickers do flake apparently, I think it's because of direct sunlight exposure. That's why the stickers started flaking. But once I figure out the issue, I'll go back in and apply them then and take the precautions that are necessary so this set doesn't end up like my first Kwik-E-Mart set. But now, with all of that being said, let's jump back into the construction of Springfield and continue building the Kwik-E-Mart and figuring out the overall dimensions of what we want the new and improved Springfield to be. Let's go. have gotten a little bit of progress done to the Kwik-E-Mart, nothing too much just yet, and that is because I want to focus more upon building Springfield in this week's episode. So now we're going to be transitioning from the construction of the Kwik-E-Mart to a bigger picture, the construction of Springfield. And with that being said, let's continue building and see what kind of layout of Springfield we can come up with that will work for the shelf and look like a very nice composition in general. Let's do this. Alright, next progress update. I have gotten a rough draft understanding of what Springfield would look like up on the shelf. There is still so much building left here in terms of getting a lot of empty spaces of the build filled in, and literally every part of this build that you see right now is still a work in progress. But for the progress that we do have, you guys can see that the overall layout here consists of a green square, which is where the Simpsons house will be going. Next to that, I'm planning on having Town Square with Town Hall behind it. And if you guys are wondering about the statue of Jebediah, I've taken inspiration from Matt Delanoy on Flickr, so if you guys would like to check him out, I'll link him down in the description below. I've as well gotten more of the Kwik-E-Mart foundation built up. I've never done that before in this building series, so this is really a first attempt in figuring all of that out. And so, you guys can see that I've utilized the Lego City road pieces that honestly came in very handy in this case. While cars cannot exactly park right parallel how I want them to, they are able to go at a bit of a slant, similar to how the Kwik-E-Mart box art showcases the police car parked in the parking spaces. In regards to the border design, I've went through a lot of different iterations, seeing what possible version of a border would look good in this case. And to those wondering why I did include a border, that is simply because without it, Springfield looks kind of shallow and it doesn't have that depth of field that I would like the overall mock to have. And so I've decided to include a wall in the back with a bunch of bushes up in the front and some smaller details as well, such as a Buzz Cola and a bit of a pond going on. Looking over at Moe's, yeah, there still is a lot of progress that we need to do there. A lot of rebuilding, really. And that right there wraps up week number 17 to building Springfield. Surely, there still is a lot of progress still to be done here in terms of getting more buildings in place, getting the facades on the back of it. Yes, that still is in the plan, and getting as much of Springfield really compacted into this layout. So stay tuned for all of that because that's going to be its own individual story. But next week, what I'm planning on doing is, as you guys know, continuing upon the Kwik-E-Mart, finishing that off, and really getting that module of Springfield all done. But until next time, thank you guys so much for watching. As always, drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and comment down below in the comment section of what are your guys' thoughts on this new layout of Springfield. But with all of that being in mind, keep on building, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.